Hello everyone! It is a beautiful day and I am driving up to the Mount Wilson Observatory. The weather this time of year has been very nice and warm, and I drove back to California to take advantage of this incredibly clear weather. Mount Wilson is located in Southern California. On a clear day, we can see out for about 80 to 90 miles away. But before we can enjoy those views, we have to keep our eyes on the road because it's quite a dangerous road. Like right now, I almost ran into the back of that car. These roads are kind of dangerous, and it doesn't help when all these race cars come up here. Right here. Whoa, there's another guy. Here they are. Oh my God. I hope they don't wreck. People are nuts, man. Okay. So let's speed up the footage because it takes a while to get up here. Believe it or not, there are people driving this fast on this road. I was coming down off the mountain one time and a Porsche or something was speeding up this road. I couldn't believe it. Just crazy teenagers, you know? Unbelievable. I believe Mount Wilson Observatory is open most of the year, unless there's probably snow. But yeah, it's a really great destination, and there's a lot of tourists, and you can grab a bite to eat up here. It is really a nice spot to visit, and we're almost there. Last time I was up here, I did not have my infrared telescope, and I saw things that got me curious. So today I decided to stop right here on the side of the road so I can just set up close to the car and not have to carry my equipment. And it was quite a view from up here. Wow, what a view. Anyway, I'm setting up. Today I came prepared with all of my instruments. I have my tripod for the theodolite, and I brought my telescope, which you've seen before, with the infrared camera, and I am ready to look out in the direction of San Diego, because last time I was here I saw something in that direction that got me curious. Have a look at this. There's the mountain. I'm here at there it is. How flat this area is. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's the way. Our world is so incredibly flat. It is unbelievable. And the views from up here are just stunning. In the distance we can see the Catalina Island, and beyond it San Clemente. Just incredible. Wow. Now as I was panning to the left, I began to wonder if I can see San Diego, and I can clearly see the ocean. And then I started zooming in, and that's when I noticed there's land features way in the distance. Wow, look at that. We can definitely see something across the water there. Wow. I wasn't sure what I was seeing It was a bit hazy and inconclusive, but I spotted the Coronado Islands. There they are. South Coronado on the left and North Coronado. I was just blown away. Wow. So this time I brought my infrared telescope because I want to look in that direction. Catalina and San Clemente beyond are just so clearly visible. Unbelievable. Yeah, this spot is something else. And here's the northern side of Catalina. Just incredible. It's like, I don't know, 80 miles out. There's a plane going to LAX right there. I just love this area. Look how flat it is in the distance. Oh my goodness. And seeing people superimposed to this view is just unbelievable. Look at that. There's people on top of Los Angeles. Los Angeles is right down there. What a perspective. Oh, I just love this area. And of course, we are seeing the world in infrared. Infrared can open up the world like never before. That is the island of Santa Barbara, way out there. Look how clear we can see it. It was hardly visible in the visible spectrum. So infrared can pierce through the haze and, enables us to see the world with new eyes. I began to wonder how far I'm seeing, and since the telescope has such a narrow field of view, I set out to create a panorama. But first I took each image, and using the software Registax, I processed a number of video clips and extracted really clear images and then assembled them into a panorama. Enjoy, my friends. This is one of the best panoramas that I've ever created. We can see clearly into Mexico, folks. Unbelievable. This just left me stunned. I couldn't believe it. I was just hoping to see San Diego. The detail is just incredible, and past Mount Soledad we can see Mission Bay and Point Loma. Just incredible, folks. I did not expect this. It was a pleasant surprise. In Google Earth, we get a sense of how far we are seeing. It's just incredible that we're seeing the Meseta in Mexico. Wow. But if that wasn't enough, while processing my footage, I found out that I could be seeing even farther away. While analyzing footage between Point Loma and the Coronado Islands, I spotted land, and that has to be way down in Baja California. Unbelievable. Have a look at this, folks. far because our observations tell us that something limits our visibility. And per the current theory, the globe theory, it is the curvature of the surface, assuming straight line propagation or near straight line. The current theory does allow for some downward refraction. But that's not what happens, folks. What limits our visibility on the flat Earth is upward refraction. And infrared has two benefits. The first benefit is infrared lets us see through atmospheric haze. So we increase that signal to noise ratio and we can see farther than in the visible spectrum. But the second benefit is more important. Infrared is less affected by refraction, this upward refraction that limits our visibility on the flat Earth. And that's why we can see that much farther in infrared. If you look at the photo with the prism, longer wavelength bend less. Okay, and if you look at the second inset, you can see why we cannot see at infinity. For example, light from that tower from different heights curving the gradient of the atmosphere and hit the ground, and that gives us the impression that we live on a globe if we imagine that light travels in a straight line. So light bends because there is a variation in the index of refraction with altitude, and at shallow angles that affects the propagation significantly. However, if we observe at steep angles, the surface of the Earth is incredibly flat. Now, some people have doubts whether the index of refraction increases going up. They think it decreases. In the third inset down below, I showed the ideal gas line. Rearranging, we get a ratio of P over T equal to something that is proportional to the index of refraction. Or is it? You see, my friends, the atmosphere is a lot more complicated than this ideal gas law. There is water vapor, and the temperature changes, creates condensates, and so those have higher index of refraction. And so the atmosphere actually bends light upwards, indicating that the index of refraction increases. It does not decrease with altitude. Okay, it increases, meaning that the velocity of propagation is slower the higher we go. And so the wavefront curves upward, right? Higher up it moves slower, down below where it's warmer moves faster, and so it curves up gradually. And that's why we cannot see in the distance. I will have more to say about this in future videos after I complete my drone experiments, and I will demonstrate everything. So behold the flat Earth, my friends. Let this sink in. Our world is just incredible. Yes, my friends, we live in God's wonderful biosphere that He has created for us. Just astounding. Be safe out there, my friends, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.